I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so why have you not subscribed yet? Do it now. The Husafell stone is an iconic piece of strength history. In Iceland, this stone dates back to the 18th century. It was first used as a gate for a sheep pen by Reverend Snorri Bjornsson and was made famous by the legend of his daughter picking it up and walking around the pen. In the modern day, the 186 kilo stone is used in many competitions all across the world and is seen as a true test of strength. And I will be attempting to lift it. But first, we need ourselves a mode of transport. Okay, we are on the road to the Husafell stone. Daisy said don't look at the camera. We've been on the road for 40 minutes-ish, would you say?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, about 40 minutes. We're out of Reykjavik now. We're on one. We are literally on road one. It's very pretty scenery, and we've got about an hour left, and then we will arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 17 minutes away. We've made a couple of stops en route, and yeah, getting a bit nervous now. It's very icy underfoot. When we got out of the car, it's really, really icy. So hopefully there's enough grip to actually walk around where the Husafell stone is. But either way, we're gonna give it a good go. That's really pretty, isn't it? You can't see frozen little lake thing. But yeah, we'll see. We're nearly there, and we're gonna give it a good go. So at this point, I was starting to get a bit nervous. You know, we'd spent a lot of money on hiring the car, and we'd driven a long way to get to the stone. This was, for me, something that I'd thought about ever since we'd booked the trip to Iceland. And that might sound silly to some people because it's just a big rock, but for me to be able to attempt to lift something that so many legends of the sport have done was just something incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It's not actually that cold. It is cold, but it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be when I got out. There it is, look. Can't actually see the stone yet, can we? But rest assured the stone is there. Okay, we're going to get warmed up. Right, let's go find this stone. Show a bit of the scenery, Days, as well. Frozen water. I can't see. I cannot see the stone yet. It's not that. What if it's not here? Here it is. It's here, Daisy. Oh, fuck me, that's heavy. Oh, you bastard, that's frozen. Okay, I need to get warmed up, but this is the Husafell stone. It is currently frozen to the floor. I did genuinely just try and lift it and I couldn't. So, but fuck me, it's cold. We've brought the bands. Got my belt. Bands, water, gloves. We've got everything we might need to lift a big heavy stone that is currently frozen to the ground. It's my hip. I need to get warmed up more than anything. That feels a little bit tender. Try and do some rows so that the back's warmed up. Obviously, I've been training, not specifically to do the stone, but I've been training to do a big sandbag. So, realistically, the strengths should cross over quite well. Oh. I'm just going to have a bit of a move around the edge here, around the perimeter. That's really slippy. Because a full sturker goes all the way around the pen. A half sturker simply picks up the stone. Me, wow, at this point I just want to move the fucker, because I did just try and it seems frozen to the floor. at this current moment in time. How you doing, Daisy? Cold? Why haven't you got your gloves on? You motherfucker. We need to break it from the ice. Oh, where's that gone then? They're going to try again to break it from the ice. Yes, we have chalk. I brought chalk, I brought bands, I brought my lifting, well, my soft belt to Iceland. I just need to try and move it. Even. You can hear it. You can hear how frozen it is to the floor. That's my first challenge. It's just frozen to the floor. At this point, spirits were pretty high. The stone was frozen to the floor given the rain that they'd had and then the below freezing temperatures, but we'd just got there and I was confident that I'd be able to pick this up. We hadn't come all of this way to simply give up at the first sign of any struggle. Come on. Come on. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. It's just frozen to the floor at the moment. I need something to try and lever it up with. It's okay. Where are my gloves? Come on. We just got fucking... Yeah, you can do. There's handles on it. Yeah, you go get my gloves. You got a thing that's been sat here, so it's just stuck to the floor at the moment. I need a spade, something to lever it with. There's a good point there to really get some leverage, but it ain't moving. It ain't moving one little bit. It's just frozen to the floor. I might have to try and find something to lever it up with just to get it started. Just gonna nip up there. I'm just gonna nip up there, see if there's anything to lever it up with.
Do ba 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 do boo do a boo ba do ba do boo boo ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do 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 a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do ba do ba.
There's something I didn't account for. Even though I can't even pick the wood up off the floor because it's frozen that solid. I'm just gonna have to try and keep moving it. As you can see, I really am trying to move it, and this video carries on for another 10 minutes. I even resorted to crawling around the frozen floor. This was from the Magnus Mountain Classic as well. I know it was because the last guy that went tripped on this corner and dropped it here. I'm fucked. Right, guys. I have got my microphone, but it's not actually on my phone at the moment. I'm currently going to go knock on a house to see if they've got any boiling water or anything that might help me break the stone. Okay, so the kind person here is getting me some boiling water. Let's try and lift it again. What a nightmare it is. But I refuse to leave without moving it, so I've got to move it. At least move it. Hi. So, we've got boiling water. We've got boiling water. We've got like 3 bottles of hot water. So we're going to go put them on the stone. I'm going to try and put them from the top underneath. Very nice woman. It took about 20 minutes to get the boiling water and hot water, but that's okay because she's obviously, you know, done a good job of getting it. So hopefully now with the ice melting, it will give us a better a better chance of actually moving the stone, like at all. Okay, we're going back over. I need my fucking microphone back in my phone. Content's rubbish at the moment. It's come to the point where I'm like, I just want to pick the stone up, man. Okay, so we've got boiling water in here, I believe. I've sped this part up as it's quite literally just me pouring boiling water on the floor for 3 minutes straight. But now, with the boiling water, hope was back. If it's not melted at this point, if it's not impossible to move at this point because it's so frozen, there's nothing else I can do. At this point, like, it's hardly a matter of strength anymore. It's a matter of conditions. Like, that's my best handle there. But, fucking Jesus. I don't know what I'm meant to do at this point. Come on. Come on. Fucking move. You gotta move, man. What the fuck? I knew it was going to be heavy, but it's like brutal. Brutal, won't move at all, man. I'm putting a lot of force into it. Yeah, it's going to be heavy. Yeah, I might not be able to pick it up to my lap, but I should be able to move it. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, just fucking move. It's so slippy now. What a fucking bastard this is, eh? Okay, so you've probably figured what the eventual outcome of this video is going to be. But I really did keep trying for another 20, 30 minutes. If I had to put in words how I felt, I think it'd go something along the lines of, my hands are cold, my face is cold, I'm upset. It is what it is, innit? Shit happens. I figured I'd be able to at least give it a fucking good attempt. I just feel like an idiot now. Oh, fuck off, you stupid bastard. I think it's donezo. I'm gonna let these last 2 minutes just play out for you, and please do watch till the end. It gives somewhat of an insight as to how I was feeling after being stood outside in the freezing cold for over an hour and just failing to do what I wanted. This for me really was something that I was excited for, something that I really wanted to go and do. It's something that I had told friends about, told people at work about, something I'd posted on here about, over on Instagram about, and I felt as though I almost had an obligation to go and do what I'd said I wanted to do. After all, it is just a big rock, and it's better to have tried and to have failed than to have never tried at all. It also means there will be a part 2 to this video, because one day I will lift the Husafell stone. The reality of the situation is that it's so stuck to the floor that it won't move. This piece of wood weighs nothing. It just took me 5 minutes to get it off the floor because, wow, because it's so frozen to the floor. I had to get another rock to go underneath the edge, just this plank of wood. Bear in mind, a rock this size took quite a bit of power to get off the floor, right? So I had to get a rock to go underneath it to lever it up. Essentially what I'm doing here, or say what I'm doing here, what I'm attempting to do here, which doesn't seem like it's going to work because it just seems like the wood might snap, but I'll try again. But that should give you some sort of indication it's a shame because it's something I really want to do, but hey, look, shit happens, doesn't it? Like, we just come back, we just try again, preferably with more people, with a better plan around what to do if something like this happens, which I don't know why I didn't think about it. But hey, surely it's an A-star for effort. Surely it's got to be an A-star for effort. But we don't really reward that round here. We reward lifting the fucking thing. Like, it literally feels, I think the weather says it feels like -6, and I'm here hitting a piece of wood with a rock to try and pick up a rock. If that ain't commitment to the cause, then I don't know what it is. I think the day might be done because it ain't moving. It ain't moving, guys. Like, the reality is, we've been here an hour. I'm so knackered from even attempting to move it. Like, if I'm being truthful, when I first tried to move it, I thought, oh, I can hear the ice breaking. I think it was this. Now I'm realising I think it was that. I don't think I moved it a fucking inch. If I'm being completely honest. It's not moved a fucking centimetre. And here I am, like a dickhead, 2 hours to get here. And Daisy will say it's fine. She'll say it's alright, doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't. But to me it does. To me it matters a lot. I can't do it. Thanks for watching. I'm pissed. We're done, guys. We're done. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. Unfortunately, it's not happening.